Before judging Christianity on equality, the term must be defined clearly, because Christian scripture does not use equality in a modern political sense either. Equality can mean three different things: equality of intrinsic human worth, equality of moral accountability before God, and equality of roles or outcomes in social and religious life. Christianity affirms the first, partially affirms the second in a complex and controversial way, and does not affirm the third. Most confusion arises because Christian texts mix individual responsibility with collective theological doctrines in ways that create tension when judged by strict equality standards. Christianity grounds human worth in the doctrine that humans are created in the image of God. The Bible states, "So God created man in his own image. Male and female he created them," Genesis 1:27. This verse is the strongest foundation Christianity has for equal intrinsic human value. It applies to both men and women at creation. On this basis, Christianity teaches that all humans have dignity and worth as creatures of God, regardless of race, class, or sex. This aspect of equality is genuine and textually grounded. However, Christianity immediately complicates moral equality through the doctrine of the fall and original sin. According to the New Testament, humanity inherits a fallen condition due to Adam's disobedience. Sin came into the world through one man, and death through sin. And so death spread to all men, Romans 5:12. This means humans do not begin morally neutral. They are born into a state of sin or corruption. Moral accountability is therefore not strictly individual in origin, because one person's act, Adam, affects all humanity. This creates a structural inequality at the moral starting point. No one chooses to inherit this condition, yet everyone bears its consequences. Christianity attempts to resolve this through the doctrine of redemption. But the tension remains. Guilt or corruption is inherited before any personal action. Christianity further teaches that salvation is mediated through a specific individual. Jesus is presented as the exclusive path to reconciliation with God. "No one comes to the Father except through me," John 14:6. This introduces inequality of access based on historical exposure, geography, and belief. While Christian theologians debate how God judges those who never hear the gospel, the text itself is explicit in its exclusivity. Equality of opportunity for salvation is therefore not uniform across humanity according to the plain reading of the New Testament. The New Testament also introduces a second form of collective moral transfer. Just as Adam's sin affects all, Jesus' righteousness is said to be credited to believers. "For as by the one man's disobedience the many were made sinners, so by the one man's obedience the many will be made righteous," Romans 5:19. This doctrine of substitutionary or representative righteousness means moral standing before